Hello everyone, welcome to Business Analyst Training. Today we are going to be talking about course outline. We're going to be talking about everything that we are going to teach you during this course so that you can go and get a job as a business analyst. Let's start. In initial stages, let's talk about abbreviations and industry terms. When you go join a job, they expect you to have a year, 2, 3 years of experience on you. They expect you to know abbreviations, industry terms, jargons, a little bit about this industry so that you can prove you have worked as a BA. They do not expect you not to know PM, which is project manager, BRE, which is business requirement document. These phrases are going to be used every day, and you should be familiar with them. You should be able to talk like a BA. You should be able to work like a BA, and that's what we train you with. Let's just see some examples. You can always visit our website for more information. Go to BA Course Outline, in which we tell you what are the abbreviations, what are the industry terms we are going to be talking about. We're going to be teaching you BRE, Business Requirement Document, FRE, Functional Requirement Document, and so on and so on. We're going to be talking about industry terms, syntaxes, artifacts, intranet, lockup sessions, and few other more things. Again, these are only very few examples of what entirely we are going to do. There's going to be a lot more in the course. While we are giving you these classes, we are going to be talking about a lot more terms, a lot more abbreviations, and we are going to explain you them all. By the end of this course, you will be fluent, you will be knowing all of these, and you would not look like a fresher who has just joined this industry. You will be able to talk like a BA. Going further down, we're going to be talking about SDLC. Again, one of the abbreviations used every day. Software Development Lifecycle. Like anything, even a software has a development lifecycle. Let's take an example of a car. When a car is built, it starts with just a skeleton, a metal skeleton, in which engine is put in, tires are put in, steering is put in, leather seats are put in, so much more. It goes through a life cycle. Designs have to be made, car has to be manufactured, car has to be tested, it has to get certified with the safety regulations, and then it comes out to the customer. Same way, a software has to go through multiple phases. Going back to our website, they're going to be telling you everything. Introduction of SDLC, need of a BA in SDLC, what is the role of a BA in every stage of SDLC, and phases of SDLC. Again, we're going to be talking about in a lot more details when we actually go through the course. Use case and use case narratives. Use case narratives is kind of a storyline about how a functionality works. Let's take an example of any XYZ email. So if you actually have an email address, what do you have to do? You have to go to their login screen. You have to enter your username, enter your password, click login button. What does the system do? The software takes you to your inbox. Now, all this, as said, has to be written down as a use case narrative, because till now, at the initial stages, a software has not been developed. Someone has to tell the developers how and what to code. And with the help of use case narratives, they can understand the flow, that what a user, a person who's going to be using the system is expected to do, and what system is supposed to respond back. So we're going to be talking about that in a lot more details. We do have examples on our website about use case narratives, for everything that we're going to be actually covering about them. Use case narrative flows, which are going to be primary, alternate, and exceptional flows. You will know how to write use case narratives. You would know how to document them, show them, give a presentation of them, and basically discuss them with the developers so that they can actually end up developing a good, healthy software. We're going to be talking about the UML diagrams. There are multiple different kinds of diagrams out there, but as a BA, the main diagrams that you have to focus upon are use case, state diagrams, activity diagrams, and swim lanes. Again, if you go back to our website, you will see there the examples of everything. Use case diagram, state diagram, activity diagram. You'll be able to click on any of the image, which will give you a better representation or clear picture of what this diagram looks like. Going back to the course outline, let's continue. We are going to teach you wireframes. Wireframes now are kind of markups. They are just a rough skeleton picture or image or representation of what a page should look like. Going back to a login page example, you as a BA are just going to chop down something either in Excel or using other tools like Visio, Ensure, other things, where you're going to basically just show a screen that this is how a page looks like. You just put a small text of login, you will put the username, you will put the password, you will put the login button, maybe a link at the bottom which is I forgot my password, or other things. On our website, we have shown an example. This would be a representation of example, and this is a representation of a login example. So this is how you create a wireframe. This is how a wireframe is supposed to look like. But again, we will show you how to create wireframes on multiple tools. You as a BA are required to learn them and know them and be able to draw them on every project, and you will get fluent in them at the completion of this course. Next is FRD. FRD is a functional requirement document. Just a comparison between use case narrative and FRD. Every company requires for a BA to make either of them. No company would like you to make both. Either they're going to ask you to make a use case narrative, a storyline, or they're going to ask you to make a functional requirement document, a FRD, which will be a step-to-step functionality by functionality explanation of what this software is supposed to do and how. And with the help of this, developers are going to be able to develop the entire software. Going further, software engineering processes. Now, just like a software development life cycle, this life cycle has to be there, but there are different ways of approaching it, different ways of how you want to finish a project. If it's a smaller project, we want to take a waterfall method. If it's a longer project which has multiple phases, we want to take a RUP method. If we need to get it finished right away, fast, it's a RAD method. But again, not 1 or 2 lines of explanation. We're going to talk hours and hours over it. All right? It's a small course. It's a 4-week duration course, but we're going to be able to cover a lot and a lot more explanation. Giving you a small rough representation in images, this is how a waterfall method will look like. The waterfall method, rational unified model, which is RUP, and then Agile. Agile method is at the bottom too. So all these methods are available for you to look at in the images, and we're going to be discussing them in a lot of length during the course. Gap analysis. We're going to be talking about gap analysis, which is pretty much, let's say a software needs to be enhanced. A software can do 4 things right now. It's required to do 6. A comparison document is made that currently capabilities of a software are 1, 2, 3, 4. The gap analysis is that 5th and 6th point which we are looking to add up. Once that gap analysis, those points are added up to this software, current software, it will reach its full potential of where we want to take it. So that's kind of gap analysis. Again, as we go, we're going to talk a lot more in length, a lot more in detail. Testing. As this industry is evolving, a lot of BAs are required to fully participate in testing system. Earlier, it was left to the testers, lead tester who will write test cases, test scenarios, test scripts, and tester will do their own testing part, and BA would have nothing to do with it. But now, most of the companies require BA to write test cases themselves. If not write them, then at least help the entire testing team write all correct test cases, help them get involved and test along with the testers, help in UAT, which is user acceptance testing. So once all the testing has been done at the software development stage, You help the final client, which would be the boss of the company, the owner of the company, or a third client that you have made this software for. You go to them, who's the final user, and help them do UAT, user acceptance testing, so that they can accept after testing that everything the software is supposed to do, yes, it's doing. All right. Don't worry, bugs do come up. Every software comes up with bugs. All right. But that's what the testing is for, so that before it reaches the final audience, final user, public, customers, it's being tested thoroughly. All the bugs, all the defects have been taken out. They have been fixed. Final again testing is done, and then it's being sent to production, given to the users, so that now they can fully use it, enjoy it, and have the maximum results out of it. After testing, we're going to help you with interview questions. We're going to, during this course time, we are keep on giving you interview questions. We are going to keep on training you on interview questions, telling you what to expect when you go for an interview, how to give an answer which is acceptable, professional, and impressive. All right. How do you stand out of that crowd of so many people going for the same job? That's what we do. We are not successful till the time we make you successful by actually getting a job. This course is not about just another star in your resume. It's not about just to get some information for yourself just because you were sitting idle. This course is to start a new career. All right. How we can actually get you to that stage where you can actually go get a job and make a lot of money for yourself. Then how you're going to be able to do all this. We're going to teach you a lot of industry tools, Enterprise Architect, Rational Requisite Pro, Microsoft Visio. We're going to discuss all these tools for hours and hours. We're going to tell you where to download these tools from. You're going to get hands-on practice. You will actually be given assignments in which you will have to create the documents. You would have to create the diagrams. You would have to create the wireframes. Everything that I'm telling you, you would have to do by yourself also, so that you don't only get the experience, but you get that confidence that once you go for your interview, you will be able to talk about it. You will be able to say that, yes, I have done it. This is how I've done it. And give me anything right now if you want to, and I'll show you how to do it because I know how to do it. It's not just a fake resume, just like anyone else. It's not something that I've just learned in theory, but practically I can do stuff on it. Let me show you right now how. Enterprise Architect is one of the real nice tools. You can always Google it, go to their website, learn more about it. It helps you create a lot of diagrams, and a lot of diagrams with a lot of ease. It's really easy. So much things this tool does it for yourself. Secondly, Microsoft Visio. Microsoft is one of the most commonly used tools anywhere. Like, you can talk about multi-million-dollar companies, Fortune 500 companies, even their IT department depends upon Word, Excel, Visio, these commonly used tools, so that they can be shared with other people. They have to work with so much other different companies that they have to share these documents with. So many times the other companies don't even have license to open the images and do stuff. Microsoft Office is something which everyone has. Every office needs it. They can't survive without it. Hence, Microsoft Visio is one of the highest, highly used tools and most commonly used tool, and we're going to spend a lot of time on it, practicing and making sure that you guys are very much comfortable with it and you guys are able to use anything to do with it. Showing you a few images. On our website, we do have this activity diagram, swim lanes, wireframes, state diagrams, and all these diagrams have been actually made using Visio. We will teach you how to make these diagrams using Visio, Microsoft, Enterprise Architect, and a lot more other tools. Again, if you need more information, you can always visit our website. Now, in addition to the course outline, what do we help you with? We help you with real business analyst project examples. We're going to be talking about real business analyst projects that we have done, our students have done in the past, I've done myself. We're going to share those documents with you so that you can learn from them. We're going to do hands-on training on multiple industry tools, as we said, Visio being one of the big ones. enterprise architect being the second, and much more. And we're going to give you full training on them. Resume preparation. So once our training is over, we work with one-on-one with all our students, help them prepare their resume, help them make their resume stand out of the crowd. And once that is done, we make sure that you guys are fully aware, prepared with all that you have on your resume, how you can represent yourself, that the BA courses that you have done and the BA things that you have done can be supported with your confidence. You can talk about them. You can show how the diagrams were made. You can show how the use case narratives and FID documents were made, and so much more. Then interview training. We help you with interview questions. We do mock interviews with you. We help you get prepared before you actually go take that call or go to the job interview yourself. You should be prepared for it, and we help you do that. Job placement. We help you land jobs. We help you land interviews. We would not rest all the time. We actually make sure that you reach your interview. We have to have a successful rate. That's how we will be able to survive. All right. We have to make sure our students are happy with what once they have invested into it, they get a return back on it. So we help you find a job. We get you leads. We get you job interviews. Again, it does depend upon you, how you handle those interviews, but we make sure that we get you to that level where you have confidence of being able to go and land that job for yourself. And then we give you on-job support. That's the final thing. We basically give you on-job support where when you're on the job and you're stuck somewhere or you need some kind of a guidance, some kind of a help, we give you on-job support so that you can always reach out back to us, ask us, show us your documents, take our suggestions on it, take our advice on it, and basically complete the task that's been given to you. I thank you so much for joining us for this small video. If you guys have any more questions, you can always email us or call us on the information provided on the screen right now, or visit our website for more details. Thank you so much.